טוב. טוב חברים, רגע, אחי. שנייה, אוקיי, החיבור מתחיל להיראות טוב. אני רק צריך לבדוק את החיבורים שלי. אוקיי, רגע. אוקיי, היום אנחנו הולכים לעשות פליינג טייפ הארדקור נאזלוק לפוקימון ויולט. עכשיו, מבחינת הסיבות למה אני משחק בוויולט ולא בסקארלט. עכשיו, בוויולט יש את סלמנס, אוקיי? בוויולט יש את סלמנס, אוקיי, רגע. אוקיי, רגע, אני רק... אוקיי, עכשיו, מבחינת הסיבה למה אני משחק בגרסה הזאת ולא בגרסה אחרת. בפוקימון ויולט, יש פוקימון אחד שאני יותר רוצה. אוקיי, קודם כל אני צריך לעבור יוזר. סופר נטרו, נראה לי זה איפה שאני אעשה את הנוזלוקים שלי. הנה עכשיו פוקימון ויולט. כן. הורדתי גם לוויולט מוד של 60 FPS, אז זה אמור לרוץ המשחק קצת יותר טוב ברגעים מסוימים. עכשיו, מבחינת הסטארטר שלי. הסטארטר, יש קרב עם נמונה שיש לה פאומי, שעושה טרסטייז ויש לה פנדר שוק. עכשיו, אני הולך להפוך את הסטארטר שלי במשחק לבייגון. מסיבה אחת ספציפית. בלי בייגון, אין לי דרך לנצח את נמונה. כי אני יכול אולי ללכוד בייגון, במקרה הכי טוב גם פלצ'לינג. כי אני לא יכול ללכוד עכשיו כל פוקימון שאני רואה. רק פליינג טייפ. ולא פליינג טייפ הראשון שאני רואה. פליינג טייפ הראשון שאני רואה בראוט או באריה. זה אמור להיות מאוד מאוד ספציפי. לכן אני הולך לבחור באחלה השם שלו. אוקיי, הנה זה. רגע. ולכן אני הולך לבחור רגע. באחלה השם שלו באמת. בקוואקסלי, ואני אגיד למה. ספריגטיטו מן הסתם חלש לפליינג, וקוואקסלי מקבל את הפייטינג טייפ עם הפיתוח הסופי שלו, מה שאומר שבסוף גם הוא יהיה חלש לפליינג. מה שאומר, וגם נראה לי פאוקוקו הכי בולקי מהשלושה, אז כאילו, אני סביר להניח שפאוקוקו... אז כנראה חד משמעית פאוקוקו הולך להיות הסטארטר שלנו. What's your name? אני אשנה את השיער שלי, יש לי שיער דוחה. רדי. ובאקדמי. הסיבה שאני שאני לוקח את ויולט, כי יש שם את סלמנס. ובייגון, בתור פוקימון אינטימידייט, וגם שלא חלש למתקפות רוח, לא, למתקפות חשמל, זה כבר מעולה לי. עכשיו, בגלל שאנחנו משחקים בגלל שאנחנו משחקים בפוקימון ויולט, זה הולך לחתוך כאנקאונטר את דריפבלים, כי הוא סקרלט אקסקלוסיב. אני הולך ישר להחליף את הפוקימון המתחיל שלי עם בייגון עם PK הקס, כי אין לי איזה האק שעוזר לי עם זה. יוניברסל פוקימון רנדומייזר לא עובד על סוויץ' גיימס. אוקיי, יש פה באג. הנה מריידון! פוקימון ויולט. סליחה שיש קטיעות בקאצין. פלמיגו! פלמיגו אמיגו! יש פה איזה באג, אחי. רגע. ניסיתי לסדר פה איזה משהו. לא נראה לי שאפילו תוכלו לראות התקפות ודברים כאלה. אמא שלי בלונדינית. אוקיי, אפילו לא רואים את השם שלו. Display Capture. אוקיי. סליחה, אני רק בודק אם זה עבד, הטריק שלי. אולי אני יכול להקטין לזה עוד טיפה? כמעט וזה מציג לי עכשיו את כל המסך. אני תלמיד של אקדמיית פרובה. זה הפלייפרו השלישי שלי על המשחק. שוב, ישר כשאנחנו מתחילים את המסע אני מחליף את זה עם בייגון. רגע. בגלל שבייגון הולך להיות הסטארטר שלנו, אני ישר הולך לעדכן את הלייאוט. שוב, הסיבה שאולי אני עושה את זה עם פליינג טייפס, כי זה טייפ יחסית נפוץ. Flying types Rodon phone. הוא מתפקד כמפה, כמו מפה של דורה. אוקיי, סטארטרים, לכו איתי. איזה חוף יפה יש כאן. קאבו פוקו. או, אני יכול לרוץ! פורקוקו. Now reach the next destination, the house. תפוז! אל תעשה את מה שאתה חושב שתעשה. הוא שרף את התפוז. הנה האחת והיחידה, חברים. נמונה. Are you this free trainer? Not quite. Master Ridai has yet to make his choice, you see. ברווז, חתול, והתנין. Now, here is the decision. Both Quaxley and Sprigatito Sprigatito is a grass type, and here is the reason. Sprigatito, of course, is a grass type, and Quaxley became a fighting type upon evolution, which of course weak to flying. We have I'm Nemona. Normally I live with Scordoms, but home is here. When I say new neighborhood, wanna be friends? Love that emulate. Mr. Mona is a president of the student Cool Hill and he a champion rank trainer in her own right. Now, because I have a crucial key for Nemona. Also on the second battle from him I have a Palmy, which not only be terastalizing, but also have Stab Thundershock, which increases the power from the terastalize. Meaning we need first in first, I choose my starter, Quaxley, which gives Nemona the fire ghost type Skeledirge, the bulky of the three, and of course the only one which not became a Pokemon not a Pokemon or became upon evolution, and of all the three starters which weak to flying. Now, because I use the key from PKX to get my first encounter, I choose Quaxley and nicknamed Drake. And now, after back my newly dragged the Quaxley to my ball, Nemona want to challenge me into a first fight. The first one out of 6. Now, but before battling him, I have a major key. After saving my progress, I just stop my emulation on my emulator. Yes. What you see? Yes. Why I do it? We have a reason. I have a reason. Now, because I have a progress on my game, I can use major key, the PKX. Because I do not have a timing in my streams to get raids and get EXP candy. I give me for a start in 999 rare candies, and also a starter Pokemon. Now, because I play Violet, I have technically have this version exclusive Bagon. I need to double check the nature. Wait a minute. If I don't have do a waiting something wrong. I double check Drake nature, and they have a bashful nature which is neutral. now I can get one version exclusive and respawn it to my starter. One Pokemon, which allowed because it's a version exclusive, but only after but this Pokemon actually we get only after we became in Levincia, which is after after the two gyms, two first gym and before the Iono's electric type gym, which is the third one and nearly terrifying me. This game is brutal for flying types, and now I have an efficiently plan which I can work with that. Use the PK hacks to get my new Pokemon, and with the PKX simulation and with the help of PK hacks, my Quaxley becoming a Bagon. Because the PK hacks randomize all of the types and Terra types, we have a bashful nature which is neutral. My Bagon have a Terra type. My Bagon have a water type Terra, a Terra type of water. And here is the real thing. Upon reminder moves, Salamence actually gets Hydro Pump from some reason, I think, and water type, and terrestrializing to become water type if it wanna be crucial for an ice type switch, of course quite effectively against Salamence. Now the Mono shoes for Coco, and because I only know Bite, Ember and Leer for this moment, it's not quite be so good. Under to the beach. My rival Nemona challenged me to a first battle, and he have full Coco, and I have my only two attacking move on Bagon. It's Bite and Ember. And even that, the PK Hex becoming a Bagon at level 4 instead of 5, which this is the level of Quaxley. Nemona leads with her signature for Coco and Go Drake. Because of the advantage of the levels, the outspeed mid go for Ember, which only do 3 points of damage, and they get a Lero who drops his defense. I need to get another, and I think I'd speed high with the full Coco, and next turn I attack first. before attacking another Ember. Which fortunately doesn't get the burn. With 2 drops of defense, I think Bite is a 2-hit KO and he only do a 4th, but we get the flinch. Interesting. Another Bite hits us to below half. And now don't flinch and retaliate with a tackle to 8 HP. I think crit tackle not might kill us because in Gen 9 crits do only 1.5 extra damage, not double damage, and he gets the flinch again from Bite on the next turn, and on the next turn after he's lost the speed height and hits him with a tackle which fortunately doesn't crit, we survive on 4 HP and bites him again to the KO. Here is the real part. Because I choose Quaxley, this Bagon, and they don't change his stereotype to Dragon, his stereotype still is Water. Which I think could be might crucial for an Ice types. This game are brutal to flying types. So brutal. Poco pa. Pokeball. Oink oink. Oh, what luck! תנסה לכם בלצ'ון כזה איתי. מה? אני לא נלחם בלצ'ונק. מה אם כן תסקייפ? צריך ללכוד אותו! לצ'ונק! תתאפס! To the catching tutorial, I need to catch a Pokemon. And unfortunately, this Pokemon is a Lechonk, which he doesn't really matter at all, and he really terrible. We can't complain this. Bagon level up to level 5, which you learn Bite inside the catch, and because Lechonk is not an actual encounter, we did a complaining well. The Mona gives me some Pokeballs, and the run is officially begun. The run officially begun. בשני הראנים הראשונים שלי מצאתי שייני. הצגתי שייני. Now I check Lechonk's nature and it's lonely. Piece of Now we get a plus attack nature Lechonk. Now. It's already a chunk. I have to. I love you. Yes. Going to Paco Path, my first encounter which I find here is what is incredible. An incredible one, none other than a Fletchling. A speedy and powerful mixed attacker, especially physical. The Fletchling successfully catched. I finally managed to find no other than a Fletchling, which now here is the thing. Because the hardcore Nuzlocke rules only allowed me to catch the first Pokemon I found in any area, it's wanna be cut off the Paco Path, the accessible to Jumpluff or Vivillon. Now I check out my newly acquired Falcon, and you have a mild nature, minus defense and plus special attack, which actually great if I get the team for Fire Blast, which of course I don't know how to get there. Now I am double check the area if I can use find shinies or something like this. But I found the Palmy. We find some orange berries, which I know we need, and Now I scratch for a shiny, which I think we don't might be get on this run. רגע, אני אוסף את התמונה של קאצ'לינג. I think this run is not going to be possible without a future Talonflame or Dunsparce instead of Jumpluff or maybe other encounters. Okay. Super Saiyan Miraidon. עכשיו מן הסתם שצריך ללכת לכם. בגון, בגון, בגון. אינטל גרוטו. זה פה קופה וזה אינטל גרוטו. יואו, אחי. בגה. בגה, אני ראיתי אותו מחכה. בגה. אוי, אידי! נמונה! הנה עומדת שמה. הנה האונדום. אנדרוויר. וואו, יש פה להקה שלמה שלהם. something coming. Behind you, it's behind you. Pokeball? מה? Hey! Up here, quick! Okay. Hello, Greninja guy, something, please, dust. Even more sub. Oh, what's wrong? Hard to say. You can tell either, hi guy. איך זה שלה יש פלאפון יותר מגניב? סוויפט? No, this bottle. looks really interesting. Versus Arvan, and he have three Pokemons, including a Squavet. We have one Pokemon, which is a really bulky Squavet, which we can take her out in one piece. Heading to the lighthouse. Give me the first meeting with Arvan and Lechonic. Now the real interesting part. Arvan comes through. I did little. What are you doing out here? I'm not talking to you two. You can show off. Wait, I know you. Aren't you Arvan? You're Angela the human truck, right? And aren't you the son of that Pokemon research Professor Toro? חז עצבני. Doesn't matter who my dad is. לא מעניין מי זה אבא שלי. The real issue here, it's what in the world this Pokemon is doing out here, and what is with this form it's in. It saved me tight spot. This Pokemon saved him, blah blah blah, הוא הציל אותי. Neuridon takes. Neuridon? This is a Pokemon name? How would you do it? בלה המעבדה נעולה. It's special, מה מיוחד בו? Think then about test your Overleveling. Look at you, quite a little go-getter. I have been feeling all out of sorts, so I am gonna use this bottle to blast these germs away. Squavet! She did with her first Pokemon, Squavet, and I went to the Drake. I right away go for Anger, Fishborn burns and have his attack, but we don't get it. I hit me for hard tackle, and he hits me for tackle. Another Anger hits us, and he actually burns. Now, not we only get a residual damage every single turn, you also have his attack. Meaning even after a tail whip, we actually gets, he always gets a neutral damage from this spot. And the next turn I go for a bite, fish for a flinch. But I don't get it, but the Squabit goes for tail whip, drops my defense again, triggered by the burn to maximize his damage output on me. Even a critical hit can take me out, and I think the next bite might take out this Squabit from this range, and he does. On the first seconds of the battle, I think this battle not be possible. Not be even possible. Hit yourself into the red, trigger waves hyper potion, and even faint attack to anything at all. If you hit yourself in confusion, it's absolutely good, but you can confuse him again, and it takes it out to yourself. When Cyrus next Pokemon, and here I switch into my yellow, which last you reasonably well even after a crit, and respond with a double Overleveling on the next turn. Double effective blade on the next turn, which I call a move reminder.
Alright, I'm back from my holiday break, and it's time to kick some ass. Welcome everyone, my name's Sylva, and this is my attempt to beat a hardcore Nuzlocke of Pokemon Emerald with only bug-type Pokemon. The full rule set for this run is listed down below, but put simply, only the first bug-type encounter in each room or area can be caught. If a Pokemon faints, it must be permanently boxed. The bug-type. Pokemon fans as being one of the worst in history. Based on our track record, especially Emerald, the Gen 3 games can be some of the hardest for hardcore Nuzlocks too. This should be fun. The Gen 3 games have a really cool variety of bug types, especially after Gens 1 and 2, which pretty much share the same selection with a few exceptions. All of these fully evolved Pokemon are technically available in Emerald, however, one of them is only available in the post-game Masquerade. Weirdly enough, Surskit is available really early on in Ruby and Sapphire, but only shows up in Swarms in Emerald through mixing records, and Swarms are a post-game feature. Aside from that, we have no restrictions, although as for Nuzlocke rules, we can only get one encounter per room, and some of these show up on the same room as each other, so we'll see what we get. I have a feeling this is gonna be tough, but hey, the challenge is what we're here for. And if you guys are looking for a challenge yourselves, you'll love today's video sponsor, Raid Shadow Legends, which you can download for free.
Now we have one more encounter. We have another area on Poco Path.
My QR code. Our entire team was alright. How the encounter that totally different game type mountain. Reasons why I love the area around is you only get a game. Look, who are these movers? Mom? And hold on, where's the Among Us poster in my room? Okay, I'm not liking this at all. Upon saving Professor Birch from the creatures he's supposed to be an expert on, we get to choose our starter Pokemon. I decided to pick Trico because that will give May Torchic definitely the hardest challenge for our future team. I nicknamed Trico Ali, and for once I'm actually happy that we don't have Pokemon smash her into the ground with Ali. May then snitches on us for destroying her and for violating the basic principles of human decency. Virgin forces her to give us some Pokeballs, meaning our run has officially begun. Our first encounter is available right away on Route 101, a beautiful Warble which I catch and nickname Heimlich. Heimlich ends up having a hardy, neutral nature, and given that we have no idea what this thing will evolve into, I'll take it. With that, we're forced to deposit Ali into the PC. Heimlich, it's just you and me now. Grinding a Warble up is no fun matter, but I make sure to take on level 2 Warbles exclusively so we can get as many HP EVs as possible, which I know will be useful for whatever he evolves into, given what's coming up soon. On our way through Route 102, I'm reminded of a painful fact that we could have gotten Surskin here if this was Ruby and Sapphire, but nope, only Lotad in this game. An honor type would have been real helpful right about now, but oh well. While grinding, Heimlich ends up falling and turns out to be a Cascoon, meaning we got the Nuzlocke-Flying. Pretty cool. With the extra defense from evolving, I'm feeling ready to take on trainer battles, although weirdly enough, after evolving from a Warble, it actually has a lower attack stat, so it makes battles manageable but tedious. We eventually arrive in Petalburg City, where I realize what a mess our family situation is. We've got our real dad, who is currently acting as more of a dad to Rolly. Then we've got our stepdad, Richo, who our mom evidently left, and now we've got a stepdad, Vigoroth, after having just moved from another region. Also, poor Wooly decides his best course of action is to catch a psychic type when we're going to have a mono-bug team. Yikes maneuver. After picking up some more berries and Icterus,
Now we have another area on Paco Path, and yes, you hear me right, another encounter. Just can't get any Scutterbug here. And here I skipped all the viable encounters to get an efficient one which might be save the run. Which might be, I think, crucial later on in the game. Beyond of Los Palteos, we have another encounter. This time actually an incredible run of his own. But it took me forever, it's fine though. It's actually... Grind Wagon versus Wiglets, which of course resist moves.
Come on, I need the miracle seed plants in these stupid trees.
This encounter might be the crucialest ever on this run. And here is the real thing. Because we have a limited areas, here no routes, and Paco Path have two viable areas, and Paco Path also have two viable areas. One is where we start, and the second is beyond the lighthouse, which here we can get another encounter. I can go for the water biome and catch myself a Wingull, which will have the ability Drizzle, which might be saved us from fire moves. But this is not the one I've been looking for. I scratch a lot of time from this one, and I only found electronic Azurils and more normal types. But here in the second area of Paco Path, we can find a new encounter, this time a Scutterbug, which will be turning to a flying type upon his evolution.
We arrive in Rust, giving us some poison stat.
I never use video on one of my run. This is going to be fun. I nicknamed Heimlich in the second area of Paco Puff, instead of finding a Marie or guarantee the window on the biome, on the beach biome, I find in one of the grassy biomes another encounter. This time Heimlich, this color bug, which will be evolve into a flying type upon his evolution, and have a relaxed nature, which is a plus defense and minus speed. Not the best one, but we can work around that. אולי אחד מהם שייני? לרגע חשבתי שבגלל הניצוץ הדבילי הזה הוא שייני. הפלט שלהם, כאילו. Now, in Paco Puff, we have one final encounter. We drop it to be no other and one of the used Paldanian Pokemon which I never used in my playthrough from some reason, a Flamigo. עכשיו, Flamigo, a level 5 Flamigo which have a monstrous base stats, especially in the early game. Pokemon which ace of one of the Elite Fours and takes one of my life on my Elite Four team's Pokemon, because the stupidly scrappy ability which from some miracle reason nullifies Intimidate. This Flamigo have an interesting type which flying and fighting, and I nicknamed Amigo. What? Amigo have an rush nature which plus special attack and minus special defense. Not great at all. Flamigo, amigo! Amigo! Ah, Flamigo! I think Amigo caught in Surf area number 1. Now, here is the real thing. Both Flamingo and Scalerbug caught in Surf area number 1, but because Scalerbug can be found on the second area of Paco Puff, which I remember before, I think and we have limited in the areas on the Caldera region, I allowed myself to use the Scalerbug. Especially also because he's not a usable encounter like Amigo the Flamingo, Talonflame, or freaking Summons. Now, but to don't break the rules, to catch one Pokemon of any area, I catch another Struggle Bug, which I actually managed to catch with a critical capture. Hey, or a crit catch. Which I catch another Struggle Bug. Now, here is the interesting part. Now because I don't want to break with the rules, I critical capture another Scalerbug, this time from Paco Puff. I move the first one with the box with Lechonk. Okay. And my new Heimlich have a careful nature, which is plus special defense and minus special attack. Not great. Even when the special attacker, I mean, this is not a great nature, but we can work around this.
Encounter by going up to the northeast of the cities of Route 116. Here, we can get none other than the Nikada, a bugged ground type, which we catch and nickname Thumper. Thumper ends up having a gentle nature, special defense, and minus defense, which is commanded. After training up a bit, it's time for the Rustboro City Gym. Now, this is a rock-type gym, but thankfully most of the trainers themselves don't have rock moves, so using Heimlich with Confusion as a special move does well against these high physical defense Pokemon. In no time, we reach the first gym leader, Roxanne, who is a terrifying threat for us as Rock is super effective against our entire team. I did a lot of special attack EV training heading into this battle against Abra on 116, so let's see what we can manage. She leads with a Geodude, and I send out Ada. Ada is 4 times weak to Rock, yes, but also has 4 times super effective Absorb against Geodude, and uh-oh. is survive. It hits us with 4 times super effective stat raw 2, but we survive on just 5 HP before our Oranberry, although our speed is lower. I know she's gonna potion though, so I can go for 1 more and again regain some health back as she goes down. Her next Geodude comes out and I have no choice. Even though I seem to have miscalculated the APs, I go for Absorb again. She survives on like 1 HP and plants another Rock 2. We survive on just 2 HP and can take her out with 1 more. Man, now it's time for her final Pokemon, a Nuzlocke, which actually has surprisingly good special defense and is only regularly weak to Absorb, so I'm forced to switch and send out Thumper. She actually misses her first Rock 2, so I can get a free Harden on the next turn as she does the same. She eventually uses Block though, which means we can't escape. She also uses Tackle and gets a critical hit. Are you kidding me? That bypasses our defense boost, of course. However, now I can start using Line, which does like nothing, but it does give us 1 HP recovery each turn. This was an insane grind, but the plan does work as we do equal damage to each other at max defense, but Line gives us recovery so we can move on to the win. Wild. I wasn't sure this one would be possible. In Ruster Tunnel, we gotta rescue Pico, and this has always bothered me. Why does this dude step back like that? It might not seem like a big deal, but like from a programming perspective, why? Why can't we just walk to where he was standing? What does the 1 step backward accomplish? Any game developers, please help me out here. Upon catching the Zigzagoon free gems, I teach you cut so we can get access to the additional Melbourne Woods areas so we can get the Miracle Seed item to boost grass moves. That would have been real helpful like 5 minutes ago, wouldn't it? For saving Pico, Mr. Brady agrees to take us to Doofer Town and... oh wait, never mind. The power of my dad's phone calls. Different head. This is a ridiculously long grind, spamming however, weirdly enough, this evolution itself witnessed the first ever use of the word simp in its modern context. Truly amazing. On our way to Mauville, we get a new evolution as Number evolves into an Ninjask. However, weirdly enough, this evolution itself gives us a brand new encounter as well. You see, if you evolve a Nikata with an open slot in your party and an extra Pokeball in your bag, a Shedinja will appear out of nowhere in your party, probably one of the rarest Pokemon to have in a mono-type hardcore Nuzlocke, to be honest. Ours ends up having a gentle nature plus special defense and minus defense, but those stats don't matter at all. For those of you who weren't aware, Shedinja has just 1 HP point forever. That's because it has an ability called Wonder Guard, which makes it immune to every move that isn't super effective on it. This is going to be interesting. I don't think I've ever used one in a playthrough before, and I'm thoroughly excited about it. Before reaching Waldo, we have a battle with May on Route 110. All of our Pokemon are weak to her lead, Winkle, so I lead with Heimlich. I use Harden to raise her defense, and then she uses Growl. I hit her with Confusion for about half, then Wing Attack doesn't do a whole lot with our raised defense. I then use Moonlight for recovery, but she went for Wing Attack again. Our next Confusion brings her to a Sliver, but confuses, so Winkle takes itself down. In comes the big threat, Combustion, which is why I chose Heimlich. We have good special defense.
Flamigo, say! Hey, amigo!
With 3 confusions since we had speed on the final turn. In comes Lombre next to us, easily handled by Adam. Good thing I didn't send a Shedinja there, as it had Astonish. Gotta be very careful. With that, we finally arrive at Mauville City, and before heading to the gym, we can go east to Route 117 for a new encounter. Now here, there are 2 potential encounters, Volbeat and Illumise. The former is a 1% chance to find, while the latter is an 18% chance, so... yeah. This weird thing it is. Volbeat gets Tail Glow of all things too, so it's kind of unfortunate. I catch Illumise and nickname it Dot, and Dot has a rash nature, plus special attack and minus special defense, which isn't bad, although Illumise's level up learn set is disgusting. Our last task is to head back to Slateport so we can use the name writer to nickname Shedinja, since we didn't get the chance to when it appeared out of nowhere. Molten is. The Mauville gym is upon us, an electric type gym, and honestly, since most opposing Pokemon don't have a way to hit Molt, we can whittle most of the trainers down with them. The gym leader is Watson, a battle I am absolutely terrified for. His team is ridiculous with 2 fully evolved Pokemon, well, at least in Gen 3, and Magneton literally resists every single move that we have. I figured we might as well have as powerful as possible a resistant move, so I hit up the game board for hours to get enough coins to buy Psychic, which I taught to Heimlich. Now, in case you're thinking Shedinja would be great here, nope. Voltorb has Rollout, and Magneton has Supersonic, which could cause us to hit ourselves, so we have to use a different plan. I theory crafted for a my best shot. Watson leads with his Voltorb, and I lead with Heimlich. Keeping in mind he has self-destruct, I go for Garden on the first turn. I know there's no way he can two-shot me with anything else, so this way I raise my defense and then hit him with Psychic for less than half. He then hits us with a crit down to just 21 HP. Our next Psychic barely doesn't kill on a sliver, but I know he's gonna potion, so I went for Moonlight to recover health. On the final turn, he uses self-destruct, but our Harden came in handy as we survive on 18 HP before level. In comes the Electrike next, so I outspeed and go for Moonlight before he just uses Hell. I then hit him with Psychic for 2/3, and now that his attack is so high, I'm like, alright, it's time for Shedinja.
We can catch Hoppy here, but no one is not guaranteed. And Hoppy don't have any attacking move. Plus, we're in Sooth area number 1. Sooth province. Area 1, which is the area I caught Flamigo. Find a chunk. And the other Scatterbug.
And now that his attack is so high, I'm like, alright, it's time for Shedinja. Thankfully, he has nothing that can hit us, so his boosts were for nothing. Now, I know what's coming next, and I need to take everything that I can get. I use 6 double teams in a row while we can to raise evasiveness and then take him down with Scratch. Now, keep in mind, Magneton doesn't have Shockwave for 100% accuracy, but this is like the only situation against Watson that evasiveness actually helps. The main reason I use double team is to avoid 55% accuracy supersonic, and it works for a time as I'm able to bring him to half, but he hits one before we move, but miraculously we don't hit ourselves. Dear Lord. I'm forced to switch now, so I go with the Heimlich who gets hit by Thunder Wave immediately, but I put a Cherry Berry to cure him. Here I start using Psychic, and he paralyzes us again. I break him to the red, after which he Super Potions, and I use Moonlight. What follows is a ridiculously long grind, spamming Psychic while timing our Moonlights precisely so we don't get taken out. However, he got a crit on one of his Shockwaves that ruined my entire plan. I switch Wall back in just to make the Supersonic so that we can
level up. I managed to level up my Pokemon, knowing what's coming, and I level all of them up to level 10. And Bagon learns Dragon Breath, and the result, Dragon learns Dragon Breath. Fletchling learns Ember from some reason, and especially all of that, not enough, and we get the first evolution, and exactly at level 10, Heimlich evolves and becoming a Spuba. Quite an interesting Pokemon. Unfortunately, we don't quite be able to use him, but unlike Pokemons like Salamence. But unlike Pokemon like Salamence, instead of evolving into Flying type at level 50, he evolves into a Flying and becoming a Flying type, which is a final evolution only at level 12. And we can work around this. נראה לי זה יהיה קרב אחרון היום, ואז אני כבר אפסיק את השידור. כי וואלה היינו פה הרבה זמן, ועוד שנייה גם 10 בלילה. Backing into the opening gate in Mesa goes up. All my Pokemon is level 10 and Nemona challenged me to a battle. To our second out of 6 battles. Now, this battle is one of the hardest in the game for me. Why? He lit with our starter, which, because for Coco is the bulky one, it's really difficult to get it through without tanking and a good damage of my own. And her next Pokemon is Palmy, which of course a terrifying electric type, which actually terrestrializing, boosting her electric type damage. Actually, the reason why I replace my Quaxly with a Bagon. Bagon is a version exclusive, but the reason is, and we can get one only after we beat the third gym, but because knowing what's coming, I think I need him now. Because the only attacking move, it's Thunder Shock, which boosted not only Star, but also boosted by Terrestrializing. He lit with a level 8 for Coco, and I lit with Amigo to go for a double kick. And because of, for some reason, Flamigo is also a part 5 type, double kick, it's also stab. And for Coco, instead of dealing with damage output, just go for a leer. Try to drop my defense, and on the following turn, a double kick takes out the Croc. Takes out the Croc. איזה פוקימון מוזר. But Nemona's next Pokemon, it's actually one of the hardest walls and all of this challenge, Palmy. And this is literally Palmy. What is wall? Here is the reason I choose to replace Quaxly with Bagon. Bagon is a version exclusive, not like Driftblim, and it's found in only after the third gym. But because this Palmy only attacking with Thunder Shock, was super effective on my entire team. Which hits super effectively on my entire team. And also terrestrializing. I think it's crucial and I need him now. Threatening from a Thunder Shock, I instantly go into Drake. And I'm gonna blast off his Palmy's power by using the first time in this playthrough the the new terrestrializing mechanic, which boosted this Palmy stab electric type moves, which is only attacking with Thunder Shock. It's really important. the Palmy, of course, releases power with a terrestrialize and you go for a thunder shock. And goes for a boosted thunder shock from nowhere, but thanks to my dragon typing, we resist the damage and unfortunately doesn't get a paralysis. Unfortunately, Palmy outspeed my Bagon and can out-prioritize him with another Thunder Shock, but he don't do over half, and we can tank even the crit. And here I hit us with a Dragon Breath, which I learned at level 10, and only as an electric type and non-electric type move can paralyze the Palmy. Thunder Shock hits us. And unfortunately doesn't get a crit and hit another Dragon Breath, but he survived on just a sliver. Crit might be taken out. Might be take out my Bagon, and here I made the crucial mistake. Because I am a crit range, I need to switch. And here I'm going again to Amigo, my only Pokemon which I think can be outspeed the Palmy if he can survive one Thunder Shock from him. Palmy, of course, sits in the signature Thunder Shock, and unfortunately this is not enough. We survived at 16 HP. And unfortunately don't get a paralysis, meaning we can outspeed him on the next turn and kicking him for the end. And kicking him with a crit to the win. Whew. Ega. Now for the early game, I only need Flamingo for Drake for this battle, because this only Nemona's battle which are Palmy terrestrializing, not his order. And Nemona gives me some vibes, which I don't really need in the hardcore Nuzlocke. Now the gate open and we comes to a big city, Mesagoza.
Back in just to beat the supersonic so that we don't have our flying attacks, and I switched to best I have is a resistant scratch, and we're brought down to just 16 HP while hardly doing anything. But we do need all the damage that we can get. I next send in Don, who takes 20 damage, and I use Wish right away as he paralyzes us. Quick Attack also hardly does anything, but Don was doing incredibly well, stalling him down to the red despite shockwaves, sonic moves, confusion, and paralysis. But then, out of nowhere, Magneton gets a crit at the crucial moment to instantly take Don down. Ouch. I switch in Ada here and just hit at it with Mega Drain, but we get a crit now to take it down. 2 would have killed anyway, but at least we didn't risk a crit that way. With just one Pokemon who wouldn't get killed by Manectric left, I send out Shedinja, who is in fact immune to all of his moves, and I can scratch the hell out of him to win us our 3rd badge. That was insane. A rough crit loss, but I mean, at least it was still a Mise, right? While moving on, Thumper ends up learning Swords Dance at level 25, which should be a great help for damage output. We can also pass through Fall Arbor Town to reach the Fossil Maniac's house, where we can get the DTM. Again, a great asset. And now Chimney, we have what looks to be a big challenge as we have to face Maxie. He leads with a Mighty Hina with Intimidate, which is brutal since our whole team is physical attackers at the moment, but I have a plan as I lead with Ada. I instantly use Stun Spore to paralyze him, then Bite does not too much on us. From here, I just spam Mega Drain since it's unaffected by Intimidate, and gives us enough recovery to start tipping the balance against him. Eventually, Maxie switches into Zubat out of nowhere though, which is dangerous with Wing Attack, but I'm able to paralyze him before switching into Heimlich, who takes him out with 1 super effective Psychic after getting hit for a 3rd. In comes a big threat though, Camerupt, and I hit with Psychic, and it hardly does anything. It then goes for Focus Energy, and I'm like, oh god. But thankfully, no crit after we bring it to half, then I can outspeed and use Moonlight, but then it gets a crit down to just 4 HP. Holy, that was close. Here, I have to switch, so I go into Thumper, and he just went for Tackle to try and kill Heimlich, so now I can outspeed and go for Soft Sand Boost to Dig to take him down. Wow. Mighty Hina is his last Pokemon with that Intimidate again, but Super Effective Leech Life works reasonably well with the recovery. Then on his potion turn, I switch back into Ada to take care of him with a hard counter without Intimidate this time. Scary battle, but we managed it pretty effectively. We next roll and you called an Overleveling. Iron Type trick. Fire and Flood, which jam as it opens up a new encounter for us. We can now access the desert part of Route 111, and luckily enough, the Mirage Tower is present, which we can climb to the top of in order to pick up the Claw Fossil. We can then bring it to the Devon Corporation scientist to have him provide it into an awesome Anorith, which I nicknamed Flick. Flick has a relaxed nature, plus defense and minus speed, which is kind of bad as I wanted to get his speed as high as possible, but hey, now we have a way to counter fire and flying types, both of which have been huge threats so far. Upon returning to Meadowbrook City and doing some grinding, it's time to face the 5th gym leader, our very own Father Norman. Fake Truman Bush Trumpet is on his line-in. After a turn TM, a great one-up big threat for us, but I lead with Thumper. From my experience, May usually goes for Protect on the first turn, so I go for Sword Stance, which works out perfectly. I then go for another as she merely uses Mist, and then another as she hits a Supersonic. However, I had prepared with a Perseverance. With our attack at max, I then hit it with Slash for the 1-hit KO, and Thumper is then able to 1-hit KO her Combustion with Dig, followed by her Bomb Ray with Slash after we just got hit by Figure. If Pelipper had gone for Wing Attack right off the bat, that could have been dangerous, but thank God for that Protect strat that she uses quite consistently. With that, we arrive in Fortree City, one of my favorite places in any Pokemon game. Although, this might change then. The Fortree Gym is definitely among the most terrifying for us, being a flying gym, but I made sure.
Now, after this battle, we cannot need Bagon anymore. We cannot be used Bagon anymore, and here it permanently boxed only after only before the Pokemon League, which the level and unfortunately the Grusha, the highest level gym leader, Caps is 47, and Bagon evolves into summons at 50, meaning no summons before from this moment and for the Pokemon League. Ouch. But now we can get another encounter here. Not summons, but another encounter. After grinding so much, I managed to level up Heimlich from the experience share to level 12, and now finally evolved into a final stage evolution and becoming a bug flying type actually usable Vivillon. It actually became a Vivillon and became a Vivillon, which in Palderegion have an awesome, nearly awesome pattern, and because he's a flying type now, we can actually use him. Upon evolution, I want to learn Gust, but with minor special attack nature, I think it's a hard but plus special defense. But hey, a bug flying type for the bug gym would make sense. טוב, זה סוף